What's going on, guys? Tony here from learnautobodyandpaint.com. Coming on a little late today, but we're going to be doing auto body Q&A, and I actually put together a little mini cheat sheet guide for you for best temperatures to spray for DIYers and even professionals, as well as viscosity. And I want to kind of slowly talk about that in the beginning, and then we'll do live Q&A. And if you want to get this guide that I put together, then make sure you click the link below in this video to go to learnautobodyandpaint.com, and then I will basically email you the guide. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually present my screen, and I'm going to share with you the guide that I created. I'm pretty sure this is the guide here. Let me go back here. And I think you guys can see this. What's up, Rich Will? If you guys can type in the chat that you hear and see me clearly, that'll be great. Also, if you're a newbie tuning in for the very first time, type in newbie. If you've been on before, type in you've been on. If you're a VIP member at learnautobodyandpaint.com, type in VIP. So I'm on a mission to create a bunch of cool little guides, cheat sheets, and PDF infographics that you guys can easily use and look at loud and clear. Okay, there's also a cool feature here that I could basically. Nope, I don't want to do private chat. Loud and clear. Okay, awesome. Can you guys actually see my screen as well? I'm pretty sure. I think you guys can see my screen. But we're going to talk about, and I made a chart for you as well. We're going to talk about the best temperatures to paint in. I'm going to go over Fahrenheit and also Celsius, because I know some of you guys are on that system. Small, yes. Okay. You know what I'll probably do? I'll try to make it larger so you guys can see. Again, if you want the downloadable guide, Did you guys lose the audio earlier? Or oh shit, you guys might have lost the whole audio. Mute screen audio? No way. I think you guys can hear me. Are you guys able to hear me when I went to full screen mode? Yo, yo, feedback, please. So you weren't able to hear me before? Oh, man. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll basically just keep it mute screen audio. I don't know why it did that. I don't know why it did that. But like I said, for all you newbies just tuning in, you can download this guide that I made for you. I am going to just continue like this and go through it. So when painting outside of a heated booth, temperature and viscosity are the two biggest factors that make or break your finish. This guide gives you both Fahrenheit and Celsius references along with reducer activator recommendations, pro tips, and the risk to watch for. Paint viscosity versus temperature. Warmer paint clear equals thinner viscosity, right? So if you heat up your clear coat or paint, which you can do to get better flow out if you're painting in a cold environment, right? You're going to get thinner viscosity, which atomizes better, flows out flatter, levels really nice. But if it's sprayed too heavy, it's going to run easier because the film doesn't hold, right? Colder paint clear equals thicker viscosity, less likely to run because it holds thicker on the panel, but it can orange peel, spray dry, or trap solvents leading to blushing or dieback. So here's a quick temperature guide I made for you, DIY auto painting temperature versus viscosity. So 60 to 65 degrees is too cold. Okay. You're going to get thick viscosity unless you warm up, unless you put your mixed clear coat in a bucket of hot water. You know, like you mix up your clear in a can and then you put that in some hot water to just warm up the paint a little bit. That can be done for better flow out. Okay, then you're going to get a much more thinner viscosity clear coat. Borderline is 65 to 70 still, you know, fast reducer. You're going to want to use a faster reducer. I don't like using, see, this is why I like shooting in 75 to 85, because that's where you really don't have to mess with stuff. You can you can use a slow reducer, and it's just the best overall range to paint in. Okay, so if you're painting in colder, you're going to have to use a faster reducer to help your clear coat set up faster. All right, but then you're going to be messing with the flow out, because you don't want it to flow out too soon or too late. Too late, you're going to be getting runs. Too soon, it's going to start getting dry. So the good painting zone using medium reducer, I put medium reducer here, but ideally, you know, I like slow. When doing a complete paint job, I like to use slow reducer. Okay, from anywhere from 70 degrees to 85 degrees. Okay, ideally 80 to 88 is the best. 78 to 88, I would say, is the best painting temperature. Okay, this is why over here it says ideal, best flow, flat finish, best flow, flat finish, you know, to get a good flow out. And then once you get into 85 to 90, it's still good. Okay, you want to make sure you're using your slow reducer still. Just got to watch out for runs, because you're getting in that warmer area. Your paint's going to flow out really nice. So just be careful you don't load it on too much, or else you're going to get runs. But if you do get runs, who cares? Because you could just color sand and buff them out. Once you get into the 90 to 95 range, I put too hot. I mean, it can be done. You're just going to be sweating your butt off. If you have a paint suit on, you're in the garage painting 90 to 95. I painted in Texas in 95-degree weather. It's not fun, but it can be done. Again, you have the risk of running and dry spray because of your flash time, right? Because it's going to be setting up very fast. Even with slow reducer, your clear coat is going to be setting up quick. So you're going to want to make sure when you put that second coat on that you're laying it on and you're going around and you're just finishing it as fast as you can. This is the same guide in Celsius. for all you people who's on this system here. So basically, it covers everything. You know, the ideal zone is from 25 to 30 in that range to 31. 25 to 31 Celsius, and then I break everything down here. Um, Temperature ranges and what to expect. I can hear you now. No, when you went full screen to the audio was lost. Okay, got it. So that's that's pretty much it. I'll finish reading this up for you. Temperature ranges and what to expect. 65 to 70, 18 to 21, borderline cool, paint is thicker, needs a fast reducer, less run risk, but prone to orange peel if not atomized well. 70 to 75, 21 to 24 Celsius, good range, medium reducer recommended, balanced flow, longer flashes. 75 to 85, 24 to 29, sweet spot. Okay, this is your sweet spot of painting. I should have put 88, but it was just kind of like I wanted to keep it, pretty much even 75, 85. Okay, but pretty much up to 88. I should have put 88. Sweet spot, paint flows and levels perfectly. Clear coat lays on flat with professional results. This is where you want to be painting with slow reducer, and if you're using your proper mixtures with your paint, you're going to get glass-like finishes. Okay. Making sure that you also have the correct spray gun settings and you're laying it on really well. You see what you're doing. You're spraying it on wet. You don't have any dry spots. 85 to 90 is 29 to 32 Celsius. Still workable. You want to make sure you use a slow reducer. I would be using a slow reducer in these temperature ranges as well. But technically per, the data sheets, in this range, you should be using a medium reducer, but I like to use slow reducer. So I kind of gave you the technical use medium reducer in these ranges terms. But if you're, like I said, if you're doing a full paint job, I like to be using slow reducers all the time. Slow activator, slow reducer. Okay. Once you get into 90 degrees plus 32, it's too hot for DIY. Paint dries really fast. I mean, it's okay if you're doing touch-ups. If you're doing fender or a hood or whatever, it's all good. But your paint's going to set up really quickly, even with slow reducers. Okay, because this is pretty much getting close to baking it on. 100 degrees, 110 degrees, you're baking it on. You have the risk of solvent pop risk and loss of gloss. Only manageable with very low reducers and retardants. Okay, so quick pro tips for DIY painters. Always match your reducer activator speed to temperature range printed on the tech sheet. Humidity matters. High humidity at lower temperatures equals risk of blushing, which is your milky clear coat. Metal panel heats up too much, hotter than ambient air temperatures in the sun. So make sure you spray in the shade. Make sure your car is in the shade. And, not that you pulled it in from 110 degree outside, you pulled it in, your metal car's all hot, and then you start spraying. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure it's cool out. Okay. Early mornings or evenings are best if you're going to be painting in your garage or in an outdoor enclosed area. Humidity is lower and less dust flying around. Keep your paint reducer clear in the same temperature zone. Don't leave them in ice cold and AC, and then spray in a hot garage. So you want to have your materials pretty much the same temperature as your car. All right. So this is a quick guide that I made for you. If you want to download it, just go to learnautobodyandpaint.com, and then I will email you this in a follow-up email. You get this guide. And I also made, let me stop sharing this. We'll go back here. If you guys are liking this content, let me know. Just click the like button down below. Let me know. I'm also going to share screen. I'm going to share my entire screen now. And I'm going to go to this chart. So I made this infographic as well. It's a little bit more bigger and detailed. And you could basically see the green zone is kind of where you want to be. Okay. The yellow is still good. Okay. Just gets a little bit hotter. but the yellow, anywhere from the green to yellow. Once you get in the blues and the orange, little too hot, little too cold. But this is available if you want it as well. But it's pretty much the same thing, in this guide. This guide kind of gives you a little bit more, and you also get the chart. So I would, if you want, you can go to learnautobodyandpaint.com. If you want to check out the VIP area, there's a link here to check out the VIP area where you get much more information and details. Hey, what's up, buddy? So yeah, I have this free downloadable guide here on paints, temperature and viscosity guide. So if you guys want to download it, hit up learnautobodyandpaint.com, put your information in, I can get that to you. So let's just take this off and we'll do a few minutes of auto body Q&A. And if you guys have any questions or any other charts or guides that you want for next time, let me know. Tomorrow is Thursday, so we got 2 more days during the week that I'll be doing this. And I can, bang out another PDF guide for you if you guys want it. So hopefully you enjoyed this content. Let me know if you liked it. Type in the chat, guys. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm over here enjoying my cherry smoothie. And I'll just actually post a link here for all you newbies getting the free guides. Good morning. Good morning. Where are you tuning in from? Adnan. There was a way last time where I was able to new layout. No, it wasn't this. There was a way I was able to Bahrain. Where is that? Is that like in India somewhere? Like that just sounds so foreign to me. Bahrain. Did I say that correctly? There was a way I was able to show banners. Oh, this is cool too. I could do that. I wonder if there's like a scrolling banner that I can put up. Comments. Meaning the Arabian Gulf. Wow, very cool. Are you painting anything now? Are you working on any projects? Style. Bubble. Classic. Minimal. Block. Now this is nice. Classic. Show display name. Show headlines. Yes, at the moment, no. Okay. Any auto body questions, guys? Any type of auto body questions you got, let me know and we'll answer them. I have a very cool guide that I made for you if you want to download it. You guys can go ahead and I'm going to remove this. Stop. And I am going to share the guide again. Where is my guide? Yep, and this is the guide that I'm going to share with you. So if you guys want to download this, just make sure you're subscribed to learnautobodyandpaint.com and I'll send this to you in an email. It's a beautiful guide. Okay. That basically shows you the best temperatures to paint in. Full screen layout. Here it is. Show comments on stage. So I could do something like that. What's up, guys? Tony from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. We're just doing some quick Q&A on auto body, and I just covered the best temperatures to paint cars in, along with putting together a cool free PDF guide that you can download at LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. So just go there, subscribe to the newsletter, and you can download this guide that I just literally made last night for you. It talks about the best temperatures to paint in and so much more. And that's just a basic starter guide on how to do it, and it's pretty much all you need. Okay, I'll be on for a few more minutes. If we don't have any auto body questions, I'll be outie for the day, get back to my crypto trading. Where's everybody tuning in from? Looks like there's like 7 people on the thing. Don't forget to like the video, guys. I'm going to be spraying I have a part coming in. It should be in today or tomorrow, actually. Going to be spraying a spoiler for a Fiat 500 in an Italian flag color. So green, white, and red. I have all the paint, and it's going to be a cool little trunk spoiler that we're going to mount on the car, as well as a decal kit. I think, is this it? Nope. Oh, okay. I got to head out, guys. I got some people over here. I got to head out. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll be on tomorrow a little earlier. Maybe today was a little late, but I'll be on tomorrow. And I'll see you then. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.